What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. It is getting close to the weekend. We got the Senior Bowl on tap this weekend. I think I'll probably do a watch party, and we'll also be getting back to the off-season Zoom call. If you're a channel member, you can be part of the Zoom call where we can bitch and moan about the Dallas Cowboys, or actually talk good about them, which I know that's kind of a crazy thing that we don't get much of these days, is actually saying something good. My mother used to say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything. Well, apparently, y'all ain't listening to my mother, because if you see the stuff that I see on my comments and everything else, it's pretty damn ugly. You ain't listening to my mama, and you need to be listening to my mama. So I just saw, this world is crazy. This world is crazy. It is literally upside down. You know, it's a totally different world than what I grew up with. I was talking yesterday about an old school coach. The way they used to put foot in asses to get you motivated. Now, it's kind of crazy, because I just heard the craziest thing. Shout out to Michael, who he comes up with some of the best YouTube contents about there.
Well, we just watched a clip of them.
Right. It was a discussion on ESPN about Kyler Murray. Now, I was working on quarterbacks, because everybody's like, screw Dak. Dak's a bum. Get rid of him. And I was going through the possibility. I was trying to appease and see, is there actually a solution to say, just get rid of Dak Prescott? But as I'm going through the list of available quarterbacks that are out there, Tom Brady, of course, is now off the market because, he just retired. There's Baker Mayfield, there's Sam Darnold, there's Jimmy Garoppolo, there's Teddy Bridgewater, there's Daniel Jones, maybe, if they don't re-sign him, but they probably will re-sign him. Because looking at this list, there ain't many quarterbacks out there. Case Keenum, Mason Rudolph, Jacoby Brissett, Geno Smith. And here's an amazing thing. You know what's amazing? Geno Smith's estimated market value. Guess what they're saying? Geno Smith. Geno, who's been a journeyman. What?
They're not keeping him?
Well, he's a free agent, so they have to sign him.
They should.
Okay, but what do you think his market value is?
In the 30s.
Yeah. Upper 30s. They're saying the market value for Geno Smith is $39.5 million.
Isn't that what Dak Prescott's getting?
Well, that's what the average works out to, $40 million.
Yeah, so
but here's the thing, and what's crazy is the quarterback numbers are going to go through the roof. I mean, Lamar Jackson is either going to get franchise tagged or he's going to get a long-term deal. Because now a lot of people losing their mind because Jerry Jones is saying, you know what, we want to go ahead and get a long-term deal, much like Tyron Smith. When Tyron Smith got his deal, it ended up being $97 million, when it was like, oh my God, how are you going to pay an offensive lineman that much? If they play with you for all those years, then you actually save money. He was actually a bargain when he was healthy and on the field at the amount of money that he was. He was locked in. So they're hoping to be able to do that with Dak and to get some cap relief. But this is not what I really came on here to talk about. It was to talk about Kyler Murray. Now, Kyler Murray, understand here, as we say, get rid of Dak. Understand the Cardinals spent a number 1 draft pick drafting Josh Rosen. Because they said, you know what, we're sick of these journeyman quarterbacks. We're going to draft ourselves a quarterback. And if you listen to the experts out there, they told you that Josh Rosen was the most pro-ready quarterback that was there. He lasted for 1 year. 1 year. And then they decided to draft Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, who I think he's made the playoffs once, maybe. I think they have one time. But here's the thing that's kind of crazy. They paid him the $230 million contract, right? he's getting like $46 million a year, which is more than what Dak Prescott's getting.
He's not
Okay.
as good as Dak.
And in that clause, you'll remember originally they put in there, you got to stop with the damn PlayStation. You got to spend X amount of time studying. So if you have that back, now they took that out of the contract. So if you had that in there, now they're talking about Kyler Murray is going to have input on who the head coach is going to be.
That's hilarious.
Are you serious? Are you serious? So wait a minute. You're telling me a guy who doesn't study, okay? He's like Jamarcus Russell, who what they did is they gave him a book that had nothing in it. So here's a playbook study for the weekend to see if he actually studied it. There's nothing in it. He came back, oh yeah, great plays. They knew he didn't even look at it. So would you let that guy pick the coach? You're worried about Kyler Murray playing PlayStation, and you're going to say, we need input from this guy. A guy who's done nothing in the NFL other than get paid. Am I right on that? How the hell? I mean, it was. How well did that work out in Green Bay? Because it was Green Bay who ended up with Aaron Rodgers. And you could see with Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP. And they say, you know what? We're going to let Aaron Rodgers, he wants to have certain guys back. He's brought certain guys back, his friends. They paid him all kinds of money. He got rid of Mike McCarthy and everything else. And they ain't won the Super Bowl. Just haven't.
And they can't beat the Lions either.
And that's a guy who was a Super Bowl MVP. So how the hell are you going to have Kyler Murray helping to pick the coaches? This is all part of this generation now that believes that, I'm not treated fairly. I need to have a voice. You know what? We're the organization. We're paying you a lot of money. These are the stipulations that go with the job. You're going to be coached by the person we decide is going to be the one to coach you. Now, that's not to say that the coaching, they make great coaching decisions, because the other craziest thing I've heard is the Colts are doing 3 rounds of interviews now. And Jeff Saturday is still leading. It's like, look, I don't know why you wasting everybody's time. Just go ahead and you want Jeff Saturday to be your coach. You done interview on top of interview on top of interview on top of interview, which is kind of crazy. Just go ahead and hire him. He's your buddy. Go ahead. You're not interested in winning, that's fine. When there are people out there that have had success that can't even get a call back, it's tragic. It is tragic, but it's the way of the world. Some people feel they're entitled. Hey, I was a center for Peyton Manning. I should be the head coach. Okay, you're hired. But the people out there actually doing the work that are actually successful don't get a chance. This is the stupidest shit I have heard all day. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy. Just finished eating my dinner, had me a nice steak salad, a smoked, and I mean smoking, ribeye. That's right, I smoked a ribeye. And if you want to know how I did it, check out Cooking and Tailgating with Joe Boo. And Mike, how was the steak?
Better than Mike's grill.
Say what?
Better than Mike's.
Wait, hold on. I think he's getting ready to do some work here. Right. I need to hurry. He's got his mic ready.
I'm just testing equipment.
Okay, all right. Testing 1 2.
I don't have any content to put out this yet.
Okay. Are you? When are you and Rashid getting together? That was good, man. I liked the wrestling. I learned a little bit.
Probably this weekend, I'm sure.
All right. So look for some more from. Can you smell the sports entertainment?
And after this weekend, he'll be doing stuff on his own too.
Peace.